Hi again, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that we all encounter but might find challenging: failure. It's crucial to understand that making mistakes is a vital part of learning for both kids and adults. So let's talk about it and discover how we can help our children embrace failure and turn it into a powerful learning experience. Failure is important, especially when it comes to teaching science. It's not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. In science, experiments don't always go as planned, and that's okay. It's through failure that our children learn resilience, problem-solving skills, and perseverance. As parents, we can create an environment where failure is seen as a natural part of the learning process. Now let's get into some practical tips. Tip number 1, encourage a growth mindset. Help your child understand that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. A setback doesn't define them. It's an opportunity to grow. Here are some specific examples. Praise effort, not just results. So rather than saying, "You're so smart," try saying, "I can see you worked really hard on this." Acknowledge the time and effort your child puts into their work, emphasizing that improvement comes with dedication. Encourage your child to take on challenges, even if they might make mistakes along the way. Share stories of your own challenges and how you learned from them. Modeling is key. Demonstrate a growth mindset in your own pursuits. Share your goals, your setbacks, and how you plan to overcome challenges. Let your child see that learning and growing is a lifelong process. Use the power of yet. When your child says, "I can't do this," add the word yet to the end of the sentence. So you would say, "You can't do this yet." This simple addition shifts the mindset from a fixed one to a growth-oriented one. Tip number 2, celebrate mistakes and progress. Instead of focusing on what went wrong or waiting for major achievements, celebrate the process, those small victories and improvements. Highlight what was learned from the mistake and how it contributes to their understanding. This positive reinforcement can make a world of difference. Help your child see that progress, no matter how small, is a reason to feel proud. Have open conversations about the learning process. Ask questions like, "What did you learn from trying this?" Or "What could you do differently next time?" Show that learning involves overcoming obstacles and adapting. Tip number 3, encourage curiosity and provide constructive feedback. Foster a love for learning by supporting your child's curiosity. If they ask questions, explore the answers together. Show enthusiasm for new ideas and discoveries, emphasizing that learning is an ongoing adventure. Make learning enjoyable and let your child explore topics that interest them. When offering feedback, focus on specific actions and strategies rather than making it about your child's abilities. For example, say, "I noticed you tried different approaches. That's great problem solving." Tip number 4, break down large goals into smaller steps. For children who become super frustrated and overwhelmed when facing challenges, help them break down large goals into smaller, achievable steps. Guide them to focus on one aspect at a time, again, celebrating small victories along the way. By dividing the task into manageable parts, it becomes less daunting and success is acknowledged step by step. Tip number 5, incorporate art into science exploration. First, I'd like to be clear on the difference between art and craft. Art is expressing your feelings and ideas in a unique way, while crafts are about using specific skills to make useful or decorative things that can be replicated. Here's an example of a craft. Kids were learning about foxes and they used my model as an example to paint a fox on a log ground, so they were replicating what they saw. Now, here's an example of art. The kids used different forces, those pushes and pulls, to move paint across the canvas, creating unique pieces of art. Artistic activities that involve experimentation and embracing the unexpected teach children that there is no right or wrong, fostering a positive attitude towards making mistakes. This mindset can transfer to STEM subjects where trial and error are inherent parts of the learning process. Creating a non-judgmental environment, artistic activities alleviate the fear of failure, allowing children to express themselves freely. Carrying this mindset to STEM activities makes the learning process less intimidating, as experimentation is valued over perfection. Science is all about experimenting and exploring. Create an atmosphere where your child feels free to try new things and, yes, even fail. It's in these experiments that real learning happens. As parents, our support is key. Be a sounding board for their ideas, encourage questions, and guide them through the process. Show them that learning is a journey, not a destination. Sometimes it's the detours that lead to the most exciting discoveries. As we wrap up, remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. By fostering a positive attitude towards failure, we're helping our children develop the skills they need not just in science, but in life. So, embrace those hiccups, celebrate those mistakes, and let's continue learning together.